honestly, like, just like recognize like him and talk about the just like the parts of our relationship that I think are maybe not different totally from everyone, but felt different to me, and that were like unique to us, and also just express a lot of my feelings about him and how I feel about him and how much I love him. So that is a thing that I've worked on for a long time, and I have thought about playing it for y'all many times, but I didn't think it was ready, and then I kind of threw it out to Johnny on like on a whim, thinking Johnny will be able to give me notes. Maybe he'll tell me if it's done. He didn't have any notes, so I tightened up the things that I thought needed tightening up, and you know what? It is ready. So this is a song called "Happy You're Here." It is an original song, and I hope that you like it. The night we met, I told you I was leaving. Didn't know that news would mean nothing to you. You were already planning your exit. Told me you guessed, knew we had no time to lose. I never expected to love that quick. Forever just wasn't exactly the smart thing to do. But when I think back on that night, I asked you to follow me. Can't help but imagine what life would be like if I didn't have you. You could be back in the city I met you. You could be back in that place you were born. You could be speaking a language I don't know, doing just fine in another man's arms. And if you could be there, and if I could be here, well, I'm happy you're here. Soon it'll be that time again, to prove that I love you to strangers in gray rooms with fluorescent light. And however long it takes, and whatever the answer is, I'll go wherever you want to be with you for the rest of my life. You could be back in the city I met you. You could be back in the place you were born. You could be speaking a language I don't know, doing just fine in another man's arms. And we might have never decided to do this. I might have never asked you to leave home. We could have stayed on the paths we were both on, just crossing that one summer we were in love. But if you could be there, if I could be here, and if I could have that, and if you could have him, and if we could be then, and if we could be here, oh, I'm happy we're here. I'm happy we're here. You could be back in that city I met you. You could be back in the place you were born. We could have stayed on the paths we were both on, just crossing that one summer we were in love. But if if you could be there, and if I could be here, and if I could have that, and if you could have him. But no matter why or how you got here, I'm just happy you're here. Happy